Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Nice and sunny here this morning in the beautiful state of Michigan. I'm actually gonna around because the sunlight is actually so. How are you this morning? Good to see you. I see people coming on. Very nice to see you. Happy that you're here. Have an exciting conversation to have today. Some new this week. I wanted to share it with you guys. Terry Duperrin, Clean Harvest Nutrients, for a minute for some more people to come on. But happy spring to you. How is Spear of the World? Some places it's becoming fall, and here it's spring. So this is an exciting time of the year because this is the year of, or the time of the year to be outside and to garden that you enjoy doing outside. Today I want to talk about some new information that I've learned of advocates and to help cool the planet. The conversation has been really focused on carbon from fossil fuels, which is a big issue. It is a big issue, and it is cooling heating up our planet. And I was blessed, and again, this is through the Bionutrient Food Association. I was affiliated and part of this 8 month of training, and it's just been nothing less than phenomenal. They're bringing the most intelligent people in the industry, the global leaders in these conversations, and just with our soil management, with our water, with and a hydrological cycle is continuous movement of water on, above, or below the surface. So, and this actually is 95% of the cooling process of our planet. Okay, I never knew this. This is new information to me. So I'm not going to get into a bunch of science here, but the big thing that he talked about was how we manage our own land. Of course, there's regenerative agriculture, eco-agriculture, which is focused on regenerating the soil and growing very nutrient-dense food, and we're part of that. That's part of our initiative too, here at Clean Harvest Nutrients. But Walter says, we really have 10 years. We've seen the fires, which is devastating to our eco environment, and our social too, because of the economical impact has been profound. And he says is that the planet warming is a crucial factor in all of the fires that we're having, the floods, and that he says that we have 10 years, but he also provides a lot of hope and knowledge on how we can do this. And he doesn't focus, his big focus is not on the fossil fuel, because actually he has a tremendous amount of wisdom, and this has made the most sense to me out of any conversations that I've ever had, any webinars, any trainings, any research. And it's definitely an issue, and we need to minimize our fossil fuel and to continue on the journey of using our sunlight, using our solar, and other natural ways to produce power. Electric cars, but electric cars make a minute dent. But what he says, and it would take a long time, and it would collapse our economy. So he has a lot of wisdom of looking at things and dealing with it in a way that the situation in a way that's realistic too, that isn't going to collapse the economy, and it's something that can, a way that we can still pursue those goals over time as it makes sense financially. But his big thing is keeping the water in the soil, and having the water cool the soil. But we need soil that is has the proper bioenvironment to it. And the big way that we can make a difference with this is gardening. And I'll talk more in depth on this down the road, but is gardening. And we talk about growing your own food, but this takes it to a whole nother level. The other side to that is when we're gardening, we're actually using the CO2 as food for the good bugs that, and help have a very live soil environment, or a live soil environment. So I'm going to share more about this ongoingly, because to me this makes the most sense, his approach, and there's a lot more that I need to learn on it and more research that I'm going to do. But it was really exciting to learn this information. And I don't know about you, but like I have felt somewhat like a victim to, okay, this is what's going on our planet, and there's nothing we can do about it. Or, recycling is good, but like it's on its own train route in a way. But even with creating Clean Harvest Nutrients and doing what I can do by I don't know, there's just so much that we can do. And hey Rainey, good morning. So this is what I thought about, is being a victim to this, but it really reminds me of how knowledge is power. When enough people get good knowledge and powerful knowledge, we can make a profound impact. And again, this isn't just for us. This is for our children, our grandchildren, or our future children, or future grandchildren, to have a sustainable planet that they can feel as safe as possible. We've seen the impact of, whether you agree with it, disagree with it, believe it or don't believe it, but of information that, presented enough times, where it's gotten us into a very dangerous environment. So we're going to just keep talking more and more about this, but one of the things that he mentioned was urban agriculture too, and covering the soil, which when we cover the soil, we help cool the soil. And the other side of that is plants can't grow. I'm trying to remember, and don't. I think it was 105 degrees was where plants cannot grow when the soil gets that temperature. So when we're covering the soil with gardening, we're actually keeping the soil cool. So I don't know, I found this to be very exciting. It's totally in line with what our mission is. It's new information to me. I wanted to just touch on just some of the high points that that I learned. And again, this is all around joy of sustainable living, when we can grow our own food, and if we have enough space that we can create, share with someone else who doesn't, who could grow food in on your space, we can make a big difference in living a more joyful, meaningful life. And to know that we're doing our piece, even though it might be on a small 10 by 10 or 10 by 20 plot, or 5 by 5, whatever that may be, it's making a difference. And how we do our lawns, And we'll talk more about that as we get into summer too. And, you know, maybe talking around collecting rainwater and stuff. But I found this to be very exciting, very meaningful in a way that, you know, he says with enough action on this, we can make a profound impact on cooling the planet. And, you know, back to its more natural state. And the biggest issue is industrial agriculture, because it's killing the soil, and it's not retaining the water in the soil. So, and there's other elements to it. It's actually was fairly complex. It had to do with rainfall and other things too. But it just really resonated with me about, let's empower ourselves, let's learn, and let's take the action that we can take to make a difference for our children and our grandchildren and other generations. And you know, anything that we do here collectively makes an impact globally too. So yeah, I wanted to share that today. I'm hoping that you guys are doing well. I hope that spring weather is blessing you guys. If you have any subjects or topics that you want to do around gardening, or what you can do to make a difference, please message me on Facebook, and you know, I'll create a subject around it. And who knows, I have a really good friend here too that's he's been an Action Organic gardener for about 25 years, and he's a soil guy too. He's a soil guru. He's done, I don't know, like over 100 research projects on soil, and he's very passionate about making a difference. And he runs locally here, the Bionutrient Food Association here locally in Michigan, which we haven't met all last year because of COVID, and I can't wait till we start meeting again to share knowledge and information. And I don't know if there are associations in every state, but even for the home gardener, it's a welcome place, you know, and to connect with other people who want to make a positive difference and impact on the planet. You know, and again, it goes back to, we can be, I know it's a strong word, but I don't know another word, maybe passive or victim about what's happening, or make a powerful difference by, you know, collectively, the collective difference that we can make. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I wish you a blessed day, and you know, wish you to continue to seek how you can deepen with more meaning for a joyful, sustainable, interdependent life. Yeah, so we'll see you next Sunday. All right. Be well, everybody. Thanks for being here. All right, much love to you. Bye.